What is up, weather enthusiasts? I'm your host, Pat's Path Richter. Let's get right into the weather. All right, so this is what we have right here. We have the snowfall amounts according to the National Weather Service right here. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of these real quickly. This is where we are in Albany. They've already gotten over 6 inches of snow at the time of recording this video. Parts of Vermont, though, it's especially in the mountainous areas as well as parts of Massachusetts, over 18 inches of snow. Pittsfield around 6 to 8 or so. Gardner is at 12. Brattleburn's around 8 to 12, depending on where you are. Binghamton is at only 2 inches. That's more the western part of it. Utica is at 4. So this is a very big situation that's going on right now, and this isn't even close to finishing. I feel like the grand climax is going to be today, and let me show you what's going on with that. This is what we have. This is the latest from the HER run right here. This is as of 16Z so far, and this is out at 1 o'clock this afternoon, Eastern time in Massachusetts and New England right here. This starts to develop. This whole low right here, it actually is shifted further to the east. It doesn't exactly make, like yesterday, all the models were showing it making landfall around southeast Massachusetts, looping around there and then exiting. But now it's looking like the landfall spot's going to be either at this tip right here of Massachusetts or not at all. So this storm has shifted quite considerably to the east from the model runs that we have looked at so far. So that's definitely a new development that's going on, and that means Boston's going to see a lot more snow potentially with this. In fact, if we take a look at the NWS, there is a winter storm warning issued for the city of Boston now. They've really taken that into account right now. Winter storm warning remains in effect until 8 a.m. Wednesday. Rain changing to snow by afternoon. Total snow accumulations of 3 to 6 inches, with locally up to 8 inches across interior northeast Massachusetts. This is for the Essex, Middlesex, and Suffolk counties right there. Let's go ahead and see what's going on. This is for western Massachusetts right there. We're still going to see a lot of snow to come with this, ladies and gentlemen. Last night, what we were seeing was basically rain transitioning into snow. Now it's house money for this thing in a lot of areas. If we take a look at the radar right here, Boston's starting to get a little bit of snow. Rhode Island's starting to get a little bit of snow. Depending on where this storm sets up and where this storm moves to the east, will depend on who gets a lot of snow. But most of Vermont, most of New Hampshire, most of Maine is getting, a lot of Maine's getting snow. Most of upstate New York, even New York City is getting snow right now. And if we take a look at the snow reports, they're not getting really any snow yet, but we'll have to wait and see if they get maybe like an inch or so. But we'll have to take a look at that as time continues to go on. Further snow accumulations are going to be as follows. We are still looking at, according to the HER in this run, around 6 to 7 inches of snow for Boston. The western Massachusetts around 6 to 10. Parts of New Hampshire around like 4 to 8 or so. Parts of upstate New York we're still, like, depending on the area, could see up to a foot of snow in some of the higher elevations, but as low as maybe like 2 to 3 inches as the storm continues to shift further to the east. Maine, once again, depending on those higher elevations, will depend on basically what gets the most snow right there. Next one we're going to show you is the RAP, and the RAP is kind of in agreement with the HER right there, although it's not as aggressive in the higher elevations. The North American model, the latest NAM run, is showing some similar signs, so it looks like all these models are now in conjunction with each other, and now it is showing Boston getting more snow than we were originally expecting. We'll be live streaming this later today, so stay tuned for that. We should start streaming, I'm not entirely sure, maybe around 4 or 5 o'clock Eastern. I'll have to talk to my folks at Storms United to see if we're going to do that. We're going to hopefully have Ethan WX, T-Vold, maybe Matt come on again, maybe Weather with Seth, so stay tuned for that. We'll update you with that right there. But we'll take a look at the European run. The European is being quite aggressive with this, and this is as of 6Z. So there's likely already snow that has fallen from this. So probably I wouldn't bet my money on the Euro. It is being a little bit too aggressive in my opinion, especially in the Boston area getting almost 10 inches of snow. I think maybe like 6-7 inches max could fall in that area, considering how much time is left and considering how much the system shifted further to the east than the models anticipated. But that's about it. But yeah, even the Euro is showing a lot of snow for those mountainous areas. If you're living in these mountainous areas, you still have to take this very seriously. I would advise against traveling at least until tomorrow when those roads start getting cleared up. This is wet, heavy snow, so everyone needs to keep that in mind. So let's go ahead and take a look at the GFS. The GFS is showing a lot more to come in western Massachusetts right there. So definitely going to see what happens. And if we take a look at the snowfall analysis for western Massachusetts so far, they've already gotten like 12 to 18 inches of snow so far. So honestly, I could see 24 to 30 inches of snow at the end of the day in the mountainous areas of Massachusetts. Pittsfield could see 12 to 18 inches of snow. Parts of Vermont, same with that as well. And once again, we will continue to update you here on the Pat's Path Predictor channel. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and wrap up this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. It helps me out, helps me make more videos like these. The goal of this channel is to get more people engaged with weather. But with that being said, have a wonderful day, guys. Stay safe.